Hello and welcome back to one of my Bodyshop review videos for Rebecca. Thank you so much for sending me all those goodies. I'm so sorry it's taken so long for me to get through them all and actually have time to sit down and make a video. Very busy person. Busy. Okay. I'm such a weirdo. So I'm just going to give you a brief review of some of the kind of smaller items that I had and a kind of overall summary of all the bits and pieces that I got to play with. Some of them have been fantastic, some of them not quite for me, but that's okay. It doesn't mean that they won't work for you. Of course, everybody's different, everybody's nose is different, everybody's skin is different. So I'm very blessed that I don't really react to anything. My skin is very receptive, it's not sensitive. It's a good it's an all-round good egg, my skin. I'm a big fan. As you can see, my skin's looking nice and reasonably clear at the moment. Which is good, and I think that is down to, I have to say, my favourite product that Rebecca sent me, which has got to be the where's the camera? Oh, there it is. The tea tree the tea tree skin clearing clay mask. This is lovely. It feels so nice on. I know when I first put it on I was feeling the tingliness. I've learned to love that, and it's great, and I will be purchasing a whole one of those for myself because I did really like that, and it has really cleared my skin up, which has been great because I was looking like a foot. So number one, love that. Ta-ding. Okay, next up we had the Wild Argan Oil Shower Gel. Here we go. Now this one I've not used that much of. I have to say it doesn't really smell of much. I can't smell anything, and I like to be, personally, I like a really fruity smelling shower gel. I like to smell that I've had a shower. But it was lovely on my skin, left it nice and soft and whatnot, but for me I just prefer something with a little bit more fragrance. Yeah, so that's that one. Next up we have this bad boy. Okay, the hemp hand cream. Now this I know is a firm favourite. I have to say I appreciate the effects of it. I really don't like the smell of it, but like I say, I like a really flowery smell. That's just my own personal preference. This one, it's kind of like an earthy, muddy smell to it, and I know some people really dig that, but I like to smell like a flump, and it just wasn't quite for me. Again, the effects were lovely. My hands are really soft and nice, but just not quite flouncy enough for me. But that's all, you know, didn't hate it. What else have I got here? These two products, always, if you ever wear makeup, have these in your arsenal. Now I've only ever used this stuff, which is the cleansing butter. Now it comes in a pot like this, and it's kind of like a pasty, creamy thing. It's great. It will get anything off your face. Waterproof mascara, the lot. It really is fantastic. And it leaves your face feeling lovely and fresh as well. Had a little go with this just to get my eye makeup off, and it just made the whole process so much easier and quicker. You can do the whole job with this, and as I got a whole brand new tin of this, I probably won't be buying one of these right away. But maybe worth having if you're traveling away. It's slightly smaller, easier to fit in a little travel bag or whatever, just to get those dramatic eye looks off if you are heading out on toon for any point. So chamomile products, love them. Okay, I've left everything else over here, so I'm just going to stand up for a moment. Be 2 seconds. Ooh. I'm back. So finally, some of these last products. This one, almond milk and honey. So in my last video, I whacked a bit of this on my face, and now it's like my favourite thing to put on my face. I don't know if it's meant for your face, but it makes my face feel lovely. So I did actually do a little test where I put this on one of my legs and I put this on the other leg. Have to say, this one was the winner. This one, I love the smell. The texture's a little weird and it takes a little while longer to kind of seep in, if you know what I mean. But in terms of smoothness and moisturising feel, I'm just having another feel now because I can. The almond milk and honey wins every time. Not that it was a competition between these two products, but if I had to buy one, it would be this. And it smells delicious. So I did mention earlier that I like things to smell wonderful. This one is quite possibly my favourite smelling item in the world, actually. It's really nice. So yes, that's going to be on my shopping list as well. So one of them. Not too fussed about this. One of them. And what did we have last of all? This. Now, in the first video I posted, I did actually squirt this in my eye. Note, don't squirt it in your eye. It stings. However, if you do spray it where it's supposed to be sprayed, it smells lovely, and people will compliment you all day for how lovely you smell. This is absolutely up my street of floweriness. In comparison to this, I feel like if this smelt like this would be my favourite thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, this is great. It smells lovely, and I just want to, like, soak my clothes in it. Great. And the last but not least, the final thing that I had was this lovely little pink grapefruit lip butter. Now, I did mention that I get really dry lips at work. And so I took this with me, but I left it in my car and it froze. So I couldn't, like, get it quickly enough, and then I looked, I couldn't use it quite at work because I was stuck, like, trying to get it, and then, like, so that was my fault. However, it smells lovely. It really does smell very, very grapefruity, which is lovely, and it did the job. Nice, you know, kind of got rid of the dry skin. Oh no, I'll put it on my finger, so I need to put it on somewhere. Lovely. Boyfriend likes it. Smells nice. So yeah, the last thing I had was the mascara. I did wear it to London when I went to go and see Dear Evan Hansen. Sorry to all you Dear Evan Hansen fans out there. I didn't like it, and I didn't cry, so it didn't really put it to the test. However, it did look great, and it went on nice and easy. I have to say, the brush isn't my favourite. I much prefer a kind of more, I don't know how to describe it, like a stick with pokes rather than like a bushy brush. Personally, just from using many different mascaras. But it does the job. It you know, it elongates the lashes, and it's fine. It's, like I say, it's not my favourite, it's not the best one I've ever used, but it does the job. Yeah, so that's all of my Body Shop things that I had to play with. There was, of course, the seaweed face mask that I used, and I'll post a video of that separately before I post this one, so I don't know why I'm telling you about it. But that's just a little brief overview of all of the amazing products that Becca did send me to review. I hope that this helps some people in the future with deciding what to buy. Like I say, my most recommends have to be tea tree, chamomile, almond milk and honey, winning my favourite. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening. I'm now gonna go ahead and set up a YouTube channel to start blogging. I'm about to embark on a new challenge, and I want to be able to document that and show you guys. So I'm gonna set that up, and I'll post all of these videos on there as well. If anybody else has anything they would like me to review, do send it over to me. I've been thinking about names for my YouTube channel, and I'm thinking about calling it Penny versus Beauty Products, because I suck at being a girl, and it's quite fun to see me spray them in my eye. So go ahead and check that out. I'll post a link when I've set it all up. But yeah, that's going to be my evening. Hope you all have a great evening, and I'll catch you later. Busy, but I like to smell like a flump and like stick with pokes rather than like a bushy brush, and try and become an influencer. I'm not going to get anywhere with like content like that, am I?